Chelsea win. Woo! Yeah, we are the Red, the White, and the Blues podcast. And as you can see, we have alcohol. We have alcohol. And that's Jason over there. And do the little NWO.
I can touch him.
I know. We can actually touch this time. You know? Whatever. I'm going to put this down. These are Christmas presents from Jason.
Not a sponsor.
Not a sponsor. But, yeah. So, Chelsea win today. We're on the couch together. We watched it together at a local pub. Bar in America, if you will.
Whatever. As much of a pub as it could be. It tried.
It was nothing like a pub. Pretty much, yeah. It's a bar. They did bootleg the game for us on the TV.
Shout out to the manager of the day.
Yeah, shout out to the manager who bootlegged Peacock.
We will never tell where we bought our libations during whatever that was today.
Yep. So together on the couch. These are, like we said, our favorite podcasts. The ones we're on the couch together. So we've had adventures around town. I'm jacked up on coffee right now to sober up.
Local coffee shop.
Yep. Local coffee shop.
Local pub.
Yeah.
Local, what's it called? Speakeasy.
Yeah. Local speakeasy.
We put so much shit in our bodies.
Too much. Cheese curds. Fried Philly cheesesteak, burgers, truffle fries.
Yep. I think I keep hitting the mic, so the audio on this part's gonna be really weird.
Oh gosh.
I'll fix it while you talk.
This thing is going off. Oh no, video's going on.
No, things are happening.
What is going on right now? I don't know. Jason is fixing stuff.
We're back.
Okay, we're back. All right. I don't know. The mic is.
I'm gonna stop hitting the mic cord.
This is going crazy.
Just like the game.
Just like the game. It was a bit bananas. I will say this. This is the first time I've actually felt like Chelsea v Tottenham was a derby in about, I don't know, since probably the Tuchel match where Cockerel got his hair pulled.
Yeah.
You know, so in a couple of years, this is the first one I've actually felt like there was something behind it, like there was some passion and emotion from the players. I mean, Romero's always a douchebag, but our players actually, I feel like, stood up to him a little more this time. Chalaba.
Oh man. Bad tackles.
Yeah.
Lots of pushing, lots of shoving.
Yeah. Lots of
almost a fight. Almost benches cleared.
Yeah. And it would be Chelsea and Tottenham.
Oh man. Yeah.
So I don't know. It was. I mean, I guess we can break it down. I mean, there's not like. Here's the thing, with Chelsea matches these days, there's not a lot to break down because they pretty much all go to the same script. First half shit.
Yeah.
Which this first half wasn't shit. I mean, it was an average first half. And we had some shots, at least this first half.
Right.
As opposed to the last couple of first halves where we hadn't had any.
Right.
We had some shots on target this first. I think we had 2 in the first half. I'm not looking at stats.
Whoa. You don't have to look. You got it up here.
It's too late to look at stats. I don't feel like getting my phone out, honestly. It's, I'm not in front of a laptop. So, anyway.
Yeah.
But, yeah, it was a normal first half where we didn't score a goal. So it's like, hey, it's the same first half.
Yeah. I mean, there wasn't a lot that happened. I mean, we almost scored in the opening minutes, though.
First
because
I missed one.
Yeah.
7th minute.
I mean, basically, we kicked the ball over the top a lot. Nico was back.
Shout out, Nico.
So glad to see you back, Nico. Nico almost got on the board by kicking the ball to the keeper, who then palmed it back to his player that was chasing Nico right beside him. And then that player proceeded to try to clear it and cleared it into Nico. And it ricocheted off of Nico and then off the post.
Yep. It's crazy sequence.
I would have loved to have seen that going in.
Yeah.
But it was like from that moment on, it was a pretty back and forth.
Yeah.
First half.
It was very open.
I would say I never felt, outside of a couple plays, which is going to happen in any match, I never felt Tottenham were really a threat.
No, they never.
To be fair, I don't think we were that much of a threat most of the time. Although we were the ones who got in the box more. But yeah, typical first half.
Yep.
Wasted chances, errant passes. Gusto, what the hell? Enzo was giving it away left and right first half.
Multiple times. What the hell were you doing?
Caicedo
just wrecking shit as he always does.
Yeah. Oh man, Caicedo just going in for everything.
I know we talked about it during the match that at some point we were like, I'm pretty sure this ref is like a huge Caicedo fan.
Dude,
because he was not calling any fouls. Caicedo was just allowed to do whatever the hell he wanted. Like 90% of his tackles were legit. There was a couple that he got them, and it probably should have been not necessarily a yellow card, but a foul at least.
Yes.
And this ref was like, just keep on going, Caicedo. So I mean, it was one of those things. Like I'm pretty sure the ref was a huge Caicedo fan, which I am too. And thank God when he went down in like the 10th minute or the first 10 minutes of the match, I tweeted out like our season's over with. It's done. Like just cancel it. If Caicedo can't play the rest of the season, it's just cancel the season. Like we have nobody. I mean, his backup can't stay healthy. Like,
no. Would have probably had a good start or chance to play today.
Yeah, probably would have.
And it's now hurt again.
So
Reese is the midfield backup now.
Reese is our backup midfielder, apparently, I guess, at this point in time.
This is going very poorly.
Very poorly. I mean, like, I don't know what we did, but first half wasn't terrible. It wasn't great either. We missed some chances, but like Jason said, like I never felt like Tottenham were threatening us. Like And the best thing is, I think I loved most about this match is that's 50-50 possession, which seemed about right.
Yeah,
we didn't kick the damn ball sideways this match.
That is true.
Like we were a lot more like pro, and I think I agree. This has a lot to do with the way Tottenham plays because they're playing a high line, so we can be more direct. But we were a lot more direct this match. We were a lot more like you said, over the top ball. We were trying to play the through ball. Like we didn't just sit there and pass it sideways, which I'm so glad that happened in this match.
No, it's a really good point. Like, and we were passing fast. Like it was, we weren't just sitting on the ball. Like some of our guys still got a problem dribbling into situations that they can't get out of because it's so easy to triple team. Yeah,
Sancho.
Some of our time out there. Yeah, it's definitely Sancho. It's usually if Nkuku's playing over there, it's the left side. It's whoever's on the left side's doing that stuff. Man, Neto. It was Sancho, Nico, Neto. Neto. It just didn't feel like he was that involved.
In the same way, crosses that were decent.
In the same way, Son wasn't involved.
Yeah,
in the match.
Nothing. So,
like down that side, what wasn't that interesting? Palmer looked real up for it today. It seemed like he had a more free. He was froming a lot.
He was froming at the mouth.
Dude, he was all over the pitch today.
He was.
So that was really good to see. Caicedo was a beast today. Enzo shaky in the first half. Defense shaky all the time. Bob had
up until that last save had been very mid, and then even that last save, I'm not convinced that he actually was trying to save the ball.
No,
as much as he was just diving like he always does. Like I was not convinced.
Yeah,
I'm still will probably never be convinced.
Well, he like dove and then hit the ball into his knees, and as he's on the ground, and it bounced out. Anyway,
it was a great save.
Yeah, it was great.
If that's what he meant to do, which I'm not convinced, but.
Yeah,
kudos,
exactly.
Bob. I'll give you your flowers whenever you whatever.
Yeah, but first half, pretty tame by all accounts. Like like a couple shots our way, not too many things to worry about from them. Typical first half. It went into it 0-0.
Typical Chelsea first half. Go into the halftime 0-0 and listen to your fans bitch on Twitter. That's pretty much what you do. Like
that's our season.
That's our season in a nutshell, right there.
Yeah.
But second half, I mean, it wasn't. I feel like the second half was pretty much the same, except we got a goal.
Yes. Yeah, exactly.
The second half was the exact same. We got a goal, almost had a second goal, which is a bit controversial.
Yeah,
The offsides. We were at a bar, really couldn't tell.
Yeah, we didn't hear any of the commentary.
Yeah, no commentary. I've looked at it on X. It looks like he was offsides. I know some people were saying they measured from the wrong spot on the player. So I don't know. Who knows? But
they looked at that one for a long time.
They did. They looked at that for a very long time. And then, so after that, Tottenham equalized. Wait, let's talk about the first goal. So the first goal, Palmer crosses into Enzo, of all people, for the header. And scored.
Yeah.
It's a great goal.
Him and the goalkeeper, pretty much dead onto each other. And Enzo hands up, heads it into the opposite corner. It's really good.
Yeah, I mean, you can't. I mean, that's what Maresca's been trying to get Enzo to do all year.
Yeah,
be more attacking, be more aggressive. And he had earlier in the season, he had just about the same goal, header on a cross. I don't remember who it's from, but probably Netta, because I remember it came in from the right and swung across the goal. But yeah, I don't know. I mean, it's one of those things that
he immediately went over there.
Yeah, touched the badge to the fans. Yep.
They were pumped.
Yeah, Enzo loves him some Chelsea. You can't. Nobody can deny that man does not love Chelsea.
Yes,
Enzo is Chelsea through and through. And I love some Enzo.
Yeah, I love Enzo too. I like his new hairstyle.
The frosted tips.
Yeah.
Mr. Frosty.
The 90s JT.
Yeah, the boy band.
Yes.
Yeah, the 90s boy band look that's got going on there.
Yeah.
Hey, look, if 90s boy band Enzo starts scoring goals,
dude,
I'm here for it.
Hell yes.
I'm here for it.
He's not allowed to change his haircut.
Yep. Nope.
Maresca's not allowed to wear.
Yeah. Oh, that's right.
We got to talk about this.
Yeah. Maresca, Jason, and myself sitting at the bar determined that Maresca's shirt today was peach and that he forgot to wash clothes over this 2.5 week international break. And he pulled the cleanest one out, smelled the pits. It didn't stink too much, so he put that on as his shirt today, and now he's never allowed to wear anything else except for the peach color shirt and he can't wash it. So
he has to wear this for the rest of the season. He's not allowed to shave for the rest of the season. It doesn't look like he shaved during the international break at all.
Yep.
Maresca looked like he lived his best life.
He looked like a straight bomb. I mean, if he would have grown his hair out up here, I don't even know if he can. I don't know if it's horseshoeing up there or what he's got going on. But if he could grow, if he had some stubble up here, I would swear the man just sat in his house, drank whiskey, and watched Chelsea videos all day, trying to figure out, came in, whenever they came back to training, he had these huge bags under his eyes. He hadn't slept in a week because he's just been watching Chelsea film the entire time, just drinking whiskey, drunk off his ass, hadn't shaved, hadn't taken a shower, probably had toilet paper stuck to his feet when he came into the freaking thing.
I can see this. Yeah. I can see it.
I mean,
do you remember 3 years ago when we started this podcast, and we're like, hey, we love Chelsea.
Yeah.
We love talking about Chelsea. Mm-hmm. Let's make it official.
Yeah.
Let's start a podcast. We thought we would be talking about games and players and stats. No, now we're talking about our current coach's balding patterns.
And then but the previous couple coaches ago was the fact that his last name was Potter. And he possibly was a wizard and he wore a turtleneck that had superpowers.
This is what the last 3 years of Chelsea gets you.
And also, Jason is cosplaying as Tommy T tonight.
Yeah.
He does not have a logo.
I taped over my logo just to be like Tommy T, who was at the game.
He was.
Watching the shit show.
I mean, why he would want any of those players?
Yeah.
I mean, outside of Palmer, I guess, maybe, and whatever.
Yeah.
But Tommy T was there. Hey, we're 2-0 this season, just by the way, when Tommy T is in the stands.
Dude, that's true.
Just throwing that one out there.
Yes.
Just throwing that one out there. But,
second goal. Or Tottenham's goal.
Yeah, Tottenham equalized later after our offsides goal got taken back. Tottenham equalized, but old Papa Cisse, Papa D-Day, whatever the hell his kid's name is, decided he wanted to karate kick Caicedo in the knee before he got the ball, and then go and score. So looking at the replay, it looks like he's going for the ball, right? But he literally studs up into the knee, Caicedo's knee buckles. Yeah, easily could have been a wreck. I think
what is the consensus of the red card? Oh, sorry.
No, I think that is like there's a lot of people calling for a red card.
Yeah.
I think that's why. Honestly, think that's why the ref went to the monitor. It wasn't just to see if it was a foul.
Yeah.
I think he went to the monitor to see if it was a red card or not. So
this ref was very easygoing this game.
Yeah, I enjoyed the ref.
Yeah,
enjoyed it.
But it didn't seem like the game was getting like crazy out of hand. There was just like some very impassioned pushing after a tackle. Chalaba got a yellow for yelling some things.
Romero got a yellow.
Romero's
the asshole that started it.
Yeah, yeah.
Let's just be real about it.
Romero sucks.
He's a douchebag.
So
what is she gonna do?
Yeah, yeah. But like, yeah, it was impassioned football. Mm-hmm. It does feel, I don't know if it's just like winning this dart. Basically, we saw the game out after that.
Yeah.
12-minute stoppage time in the second half. Daniel joked it was going to be 20, so he's not allowed to try to predict that anymore because he was a little too close to accurate there. But like it never felt like we let off, or it never felt like we weren't going for it in the same way that some of the other matches were.
I felt like the last 10. I felt like when he brought Reese.
Oh, true. It slowed it down a little bit.
When he brought Reese in for Nico, at that point he shut it down. But up until that point,
that was around the 80th minute.
Yeah. So like the last what should have been like 12 or 13 minutes, which turned into like 22 minutes.
Who knew?
Yeah,
that was going to be 12-minute stoppage at that point.
Exactly.
But no, that's a good point. You're right. Like the game does change when we go more defensive because we put Neto at the top at that point.
Yeah.
But at the same time, like it's like we were playing Tottenham. The thing is, we played to Tottenham's level, which bothers me because Tottenham are very inconsistent, very out of form.
Very shit.
Yeah, very, they don't hold their shape well. I was going to say they're out of shape. They don't hold their shape well.
Probably.
Yeah, that's true. He's probably about to be out of a job. But like they don't finish well. They don't have good passes. They don't have any finesse. They don't have any build-up play. And then we did the exact same thing. It was just like, oh, well, we're going to mirror them. And then like the team that just had a little bit more passion today in their home stadium won the match. So as it should have been, but like that's the thing that bothered me today because I am just used to Chelsea being a little inconsistent at this point.
And I think that's the thing. It's like I don't want to really take too much away from this game because I feel like once again you're playing a team that plays a hot line, which plays to our advantages.
Right.
Like it plays to us. That's what we're good at playing against teams like that. And I don't think this game was entirely different than a lot of the other matches that we've played recently.
Mm-hmm.
Like we didn't have possession. It was 50-50.
Yeah.
Like we had just looking like 4 or 5 shots on target out of like 9 or 10 or something like that. Like it wasn't like statistically speaking, it's not that big of a difference. The only thing that I noticed that was really different was that we were a little bit more progressive with the ball, but I feel like it had to do more with the team we were playing than necessarily like what we're gonna do. I mean, even the commentators made the point. I don't know if it's commentators, it was Twitter. We're making the point that like we did the same thing every team does against Tottenham. We took our 2 fastest players and put them up top.
Right.
Like we took Nico, we took Neto, we put them up top, and we said, just run long and break, and we'll get you the ball. And that's what we did. And it worked. So.
And Tottenham don't have a defense.
Their defense is terrible. It's very.
Oh God, their goalkeeper made Robert Sanchez look great.
They're hurt. I know they have a lot of injuries, so it's one of those things. Like I mean, it is what it is, and I just don't.
Yeah,
I'm trying not. I'm happy we won. Don't get me wrong. I love beating Tottenham. There's, I would rather. I enjoy beating Arsenal more, but I always enjoy beating Tottenham. It
means more when you beat Arsenal.
Exactly. That's what I was getting at. Like, it means a lot more when you beat Arsenal than it does Tottenham.
And it's more embarrassing to lose to Tottenham.
Correct. Like if you lose to Arsenal, you're like, okay, we lost to a team that's they're good. I'll give them their flowers. You lose to Tottenham, shit.
Yes.
We are shit right now.
Yeah.
We might be the worst team in the league. We might be getting relegated, even though you're like 4th or 5th.
Yeah.
It's like, no, you lost to Tottenham.
I'd rather lose to any other team than Tottenham.
I would rather lose to Ipswich like we did earlier in this season than lose to Tottenham.
That's less embarrassing.
Yeah, it's less embarrassing to lose to Ipswich than it is Tottenham.
Especially a 14th place Tottenham.
Yeah, exactly.
Is what they were when we came into this. Yeah.
So it is what it is. I don't know what we'll see this weekend when we play Brentford.
Yeah.
It's going to be much more probably a low block, I would assume. And they're going to try and counter.
Yeah, I mean, in the grand scheme of things, if you haven't listened to our great AI episode where we depressed ourselves using AI to like break down the upcoming matches and then proceed to figure out how many points we may need to qualify for 5th and 4th, which is what we think Champions League will be this year based on coefficients and shit. But like if you haven't listened to that one, you go listen to that one.
Yep.
We basically need the next 5 games to go our way.
Yep.
We need to go on a 5-game winning streak to have any sort of chance to qualify right now. And I don't know. This game doesn't do anything to assuage the fears of that. So we'll have to see. It's a game by game basis.
It is. And I mean, that's the thing. Like, I would rather play Tottenham 5 times in a row than have to play somebody that plays a low block.
Yes, yes.
Because, and we might lose one of those 5 matches that we played against Tottenham.
Yeah.
But I feel like we get more points from playing Tottenham 5 times than playing 5 teams that play a low block.
Exactly. Exactly. Especially since the goals have dried up.
Yeah, they're still dried up in this game.
Yeah.
I mean, we scored, 4 against them earlier in the season, I think, last time we played them.
Yeah.
So it's like, and they're statistically defensively worse now.
Right.
Like, their defense is in shambles, and we couldn't put more than 1 past them.
Attacking wise, we're worse for some reason, even though we're playing similar players up top.
Similar players, just shittier, whatever. I mean, I don't know. What is
I would like to see, if we're going to talk about the future game, Brentford's this Sunday.
Yep, Brentford Sunday. 8 o'clock in the freaking morning.
Daniel's favorites.
Well, it's better than 6:30. I will say
that is true.
Better than 6:30. I will still probably sleep on the couch. And God knows that it's supposed. Look, y'all know this on this podcast. You listen to it. Jason knows this. I'm a huge college baseball fan. Freaking was up to 1 o'clock in the morning last weekend watching because of the freaking rain delays. It's supposed to be more rain delays this weekend when we play. So who the hell knows? I might just be going to bed when this game starts with the way the rain delays are supposed to go. So who knows?
Oh, and it's a freaking Sunday game too.
Yep. I will be taking Sunday afternoon now.
We gotta wait. The nice thing about the Sunday games, I think at this point, in the same way that we went into this game knowing what we would have to do on the day, I think any little bit of motivation helps this team at the moment. So we'll at least know what a lot of the games are on Saturday. I don't know which teams we're in the battle with that are also playing that day either. But I know Arsenal plays later in that day. Oh, okay.
Or no, United and City. The Manchester Derby is it's Sunday.
We need a draw out of that game.
I'll take United win at this point, actually.
Where's United though in the table?
They're way low. They're
they are.
They're way.
Why did I think they were? Oh, it's Newcastle that were.
Yeah, Newcastle,
City, Nottingham Forest. Yeah, we need a Man U win. Maybe Man U will be up for that game. I don't know.
I mean, the big thing is that Villa and Forest play this weekend.
Oh, that's huge.
Yeah, so actually, I think I prefer
a draw there.
I don't know. I almost just sort of Forest go and win, so Villa drops 3 points.
Yeah.
Because Forest is probably going to finish ahead of us in the table.
They are 5 points ahead right now?
Something like that, yeah. So I think that's what they're ahead of us.
Oh, man. This is getting really tricky, which has been one of the weird things about how tight it is. Oh, yeah, they're 5 points ahead. No, you're right.
Yeah.
We need, our goal is 4th and 5th.
Yeah, Newcastle plays on Monday. They play Leicester. I'm sure that's going to be a great match.
Yeah. Yeah, so Villa win. They're still a point behind us.
So that's why
Or
I'm saying,
Nottingham Forest win. Yeah, they drop.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'd rather just freaking let Nottingham Forest go ahead and win the match, and then
Yeah.
that way Villa drops even further behind us, and then it's really between. At that point, then we have to play Fulham still. So if we beat Fulham, if we beat Brentford, then that would separate us from both of those teams, and then you're almost probably down to a 3-horse race. And then at that point, it's us, City,
two spots.
right, us, City, Newcastle for 2 spots. If Villa, so that's what I'm saying. I think I just Villa go ahead and drop points this weekend.
Do City and Newcastle have to play each other again?
I believe they do. Are they both?
Nope.
Let's see what they got left. So Newcastle has Leicester United, Palace. They played Villa. That's what I was thinking.
Villa.
They played Villa.
City and Nottingham Forest play April the 26th.
That's big. And then our last match is Nottingham Forest. So, and Newcastle still has to play Arsenal as well.
Yeah.
Which probably won't be that big of a game, though, because both of them should probably know their spots by then.
What was it? We basically can lose 3 of the last 9. Is that what we were saying? Or we can lose 2 of the last 9?
Let's see. What are we? So we got 8 left right now. I
Yeah.
know now, right? And we're at 52 points, and usually you need 70, so you need about 18 points from here. So
and we have
8 games left. So
so
you
we
need to win 6.
24 points left total to get.
So you need to win 6 out of the last 8. Roughly.
That's not happening.
Yeah, I mean.
That's why I think we need to go for 5th.
Yeah, I mean, like, I think if we can win 5.
Yeah.
Out of our last 8. Or win 4 and draw 1, I think we'd be fine.
So what I was hoping is if we won the next 4.
Yeah.
And then we got Pool and then City. No, not City.
Pool, Newcastle.
And lose or draw or beat Man U or draw Man U.
And then
lose to
Nottingham Forest.
Yeah.
Season. Yeah. We end the season on a brutal stretch.
It's crazy.
Liverpool, Newcastle, United, Nottingham Forest. And like Nottingham Forest is literally a freaking kryptonite this year. Because they just sit back, they defend, and then they counterattack.
Yeah.
And they're very good at that. That's what they do.
I kept expecting them to drop off at some point this year, and they never did.
Literally said that 100 times on this podcast, and I'm so wrong.
Do they have any other competitions they're in then?
No. I think they're out of there.
Next year, though.
Yeah. I mean, yeah. That's the thing. Is like that is the hard thing for teams like that is that because you have to build depth.
Yes.
For change. You're seeing what's happened to Villa.
Yes, exactly.
Like because they've slipped this year. It happened in Newcastle last year.
Yeah.
Like they're gonna.
I mean, it happened to Leicester City the year they won the league.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It's hard because you have to have depth for multiple competitions,
Mm-hmm.
and you have to have quality depth. You can't just have academy players.
Right.
So you got to have quality depth.
And at this point, you got to get lucky on injuries.
Yep.
You got to get lucky on scheduling.
Mm-hmm. Injuries is a big thing. You got to get lucky on because of the freaking schedules that these guys play. It's just too much. It's not human body ain't meant to do this shit.
And then you have 12 freaking minute stoppage times.
Yeah, you do.
That's ridiculous. What is? I kind of want to know what the longest stoppage time was, but it's going to be some dumb thing because there was like some fight and they had to figure it out. But like, I think there should be a cap.
I mean, I get it. Like, I think it's.
We had 14 minutes of stoppage time in this game.
That's just dumb.
Yeah. 24 minutes. Apparently, was one of the games, a Man U game. Oh man. Well, Daniel, do you have any players that stood out to you? Do you have a MVP?
MVPs. I mean,
player of the match.
I mean, as always, it's probably going to be Caicedo. I mean,
yeah.
It's always him. It's always him.
Could make a case for Palmer.
Yeah, I mean, he had an assist today. He was all over the pitch. He was tracking back well. My dude, Madueke I think Madueke needs to start.
He needs to start
this weekend because I can't take Sancho start anymore and not give me the damn ball. Look, Madueke.
He had one good shot.
He did have one good shot that got saved. I forgot. I did tweet out. We just need to look at how amazing that was. That he just did that because that was an amazing.
He hesitates every time before he does something.
And like Madueke, as much as like he'll take his man on, and I guess as much as he does shoot, and that annoys me because he overshoots some games. Some games he's good, some games he's not. Like, but at least he shoots, and I guess I need to start looking at it that way as compared, because either I have a guy that doesn't shoot or I have a guy that shoots too much. I guess I want the guy that shoots too much because at least the ball has a chance of going in the goal when you shoot too much, as opposed to if you just don't shoot at all.
Right.
And Fonzo ain't getting assist either. So it's like,
I mean, you can't score if you don't shoot.
Right. Miss 100% of the shots you don't take. Wayne Gretzky quote Michael Scott. Remember that.
Yes. Sometimes I write that in birthday cards. And then I put me at the bottom.
You at the bottom?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
It's not that funny.
No, it's hilarious.
It's only funny to Office fans.
Hey, if you've seen The Office, you know
it's
amazing. But it's one of the things. So here's a question, as we're talking about Sancho right quick. The prevailing rumor, not rumor, I guess it's more fact, is that we would have to pay United $5 million if we canceled his loan. So would you? So we can either, I think it's like a $20 million loan.
Wait,
we're going to buy him for $20 million, or if we break that, we have to pay United $5 million to take him back. So do we pay $20 million to keep him, or $5 million to send him back? What's your opinion on that, Jason?
The thing is, though, right? Like, Sancho could be good.
He could.
He's got a timidity about him right now.
Yeah,
that is really bad. Like, I mean, is he a Victor Moses type winger where if you get the right coach in, which granted,
I hope we don't have to have.
Yeah, exactly.
And that's
the thing. If you get the right coach in, if you get the right system in, can he be good in it? I think he can. Like, I think he's obviously very skilled. Is he right for our team?
Yeah.
And we don't have money to spend.
Oh, but we do. Oh, we do.
What else are we going to sell to ourselves?
What else are we
So yeah, that's the thing. If Maresca is the coach next season, which I have a feeling he will be, then is Sancho going to be a good player under Maresca? I mean, I think we've watched the players as like a team, at least outwardly, they say there's a great atmosphere in the dressing room. I don't think we've watched these players become great players over the course of the season. We've watched them regress.
It's outside of Cockerel and Caicedo. Those are about the only two that I would say that have progressed.
Yeah.
Everybody else is either
outside the start of the season. They're the only two. Yeah.
Yeah. Everybody else, I feel like is either stayed the same or dropped.
Yeah.
Like Colwell, I would say dropped. I would say Gusto dropped.
Right.
Like I feel like Enzo, Palmer, Madueke, maybe you can make an argument for improving.
Yeah.
And Nico, you could at the beginning of the year, but now he's sort of regressed.
Yeah.
Here, Sancho, who didn't play here last year.
Let me ask you a question.
All right, ask me
when do we have to do this?
I would assume about summer.
Okay. Is there anyone else? And I'm not saying build a team around Sancho.
Yeah.
I'm saying if we build the team, what other positions do we need?
Okay, so
in the summer, and does that then help Sancho? Or if we were only playing Sancho on the left wing in this way, is he helped, or can he be helped?
I mean, if you listen to what the prevailing rumors are coming around Chelsea for the summer, it's left winger, striker, center back. Those are the three positions.
But left winger
would be where Sancho plays. So the prevailing thought. So I've heard a couple different takes on it. However you want to look at it is that you're going to bring in somebody for the left. Esteban is on the right coming in. There's been rumors that Madueke might be sold this summer, and you sort of have Neto as a floater. I still feel like you're going to have one more winger, so I don't know.
I don't feel like we have a lot of depth at that point.
I don't either. I think I mean, a lot of it depends on Mudryk. Like, is Mudryk coming back? Or we're going to sell Mudryk if he does come back?
How is that not wrapped up right now? Or is he done for the season?
No, they're waiting on the B sample. The B sample is what's taking so long. Yeah, which normally B sample doesn't take this long.
This is ridiculous.
I think the Russians are framing them. The Russian bastards. F you, Putin. Again, Putin, one of those. So I don't know. And then you got Paez is coming in. You have the dude from Sporting. He is also a winger, but I don't know if he's coming in this summer or if he's the next summer guy.
Is Sancho the winger, the left winger we want starting most matches?
No, not really.
Not this place.
No,
not this place.
Not this podcast, because we're in Esteval as our savior podcast.
Yeah.
So Esteval starts on the right. I would rather Neto
on the left.
Neto start on the left. Than Sancho at this point.
I'd rather Neto be on the left than playing a false nine.
Yeah, I would. Yeah, and I mean, like, you're going to bring a striker in, you're going to bring a center back in, apparently. So,
not a goalkeeper.
Not a goalkeeper, because apparently the rumors is going to be a Petrovic versus Sanchez loser gets sold battle. So,
but Petrovic is doing pretty well this season.
He's the top goalkeeper in Ligue 1. I swear, I think he is one of the top. He is a top 5 European goalkeeper this year. Like, that's how good of a season he's having.
That's amazing.
Like, I swear to God, if Sanchez is here next year and beat out Petrovic somehow for top goal, and I might run up to.
I think you get a better goalkeeper in there. You have a better back line automatically.
Yes.
Not saying our back line is amazing. There's just a confidence in them that allowed them to go play.
That you hit the nail on the head. You said the word confidence.
Yeah.
Like, that is like we've done it. It's happened before. Like, when we took out Kepa and we brought in Mendy.
Right.
Like, it wasn't that Mendy was, and you saw everybody saw it the next year.
Yeah.
Like, it's not that Mendy was necessarily a better, like, the gap between him and Kepa was huge.
Right.
It was the fact that it wasn't Kepa, and the back line trusted Mendy more, and so that gave them more confidence to play. And I feel like that's the way, I would agree. I think that's what Petrovic was
doing. Mendy was so good that season, too.
He was. He had a
godly year. Yeah.
Godly. And then next
year,
year,
he was my favorite player that season.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, like, look, some players just have those years.
Yeah.
And then, I mean, like, if you look at it statistically, too, Kepa's having a better year than Sanchez.
Yeah.
I mean, so why wouldn't you bring Kepa back? I personally am not a fan of it because he's a midget and he gives up too many shots from outside the box. That's my only knock on Kepa. I feel like and his hair's too perfect. I problem with his hair. His hair's too. I don't like his hair. Don't like his hair, and he's short, so I'm discriminating against him, I guess. But I like tall.
It's my favorite thing you've ever said on the podcast.
I like tall, lanky goalkeepers that either have no hair. They're probably bald. I like bald goalkeepers. I think I like goalkeepers with very short hair.
Yeah.
I don't want this slick back. I got a whole pack of hair gel. Kepa look.
That's hilarious.
I want a pretty boy goalkeeper.
Yeah, he's more focused on his looks than he is saving balls.
Yeah, that's only people that have a right to look good are Olivier Giroud and nobody else.
That's true.
That man is a sexy man.
That guy was really good.
I'm so glad that I can say that he played for Chelsea.
Yeah. He was awesome for Chelsea.
He was the sexiest man alive.
Yeah.
Played for Chelsea. Eat your heart out, Ibrahimovic. Giroud was much better looking.
Yeah.
What else?
Eat your heart out. Giroud is better looking. Yeah, I don't want Sancho.
I don't want Sancho either. It's just like
he's had enough time.
He has, and I mean, there's a.
And if he's on a loan, then
well, I mean, it's a loan with obligation to buy, so we have to buy him unless we pay that $5 million.
Right.
So it's a catch-22. It's like, do you think you'll be able to sell him if you do buy him, and he doesn't want to? If he still doesn't come good, can you sell him for more than $25 million?
Dude, you're telling me if Sancho had been a little bit better this season, we got him for $20 million. That's pretty good.
I agree.
But yeah, I don't know. I think I'd rather pay the $5 at this point.
At this point, I think I would.
Especially after today's performance too. Like we just watched Sancho. We're like, "What are you doing? Like, please do something.
Yeah,
please shoot. Please do something. Please don't run there.
Yeah.
Like we just watch him and we're like dreading anytime he has the ball. Like I just don't think that kind of player is giving me really good vibes.
It's not. And it's been that, and I don't think like it hasn't, it's been that way the whole year. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's not like he just had one bad game here.
Right,
one bad game
yeah.
there. It's been that same performance all freaking year. So, I guess we got Brentford at the weekend.
Yeah, we do.
I was gonna look it up right quick. Do you know off the top of your head, Jason, what we did against Brentford last time we played them? Let's see. Head to head, we beat them 2-1 in December. So, Robert Sanchez is actually the man of the match, and Cockerel got a red card. He got 2 yellows and a red, in that match. So, yeah,
wow.
It's going to be another one of those matches. I mean, we had 62% possession, 26 shots, 8 on target last time we played them. 443 passes, 86% passing. Yeah, so I mean, it's going to be another one of those things where we have possession, we're going to pass the thing sideways, and yeah, I don't know. I feel like it's just going to be another low block game. Can we win? Can we break down a damn low block? I don't know.
Yeah.
Is it at Brentford? I think it is. I believe. Where? Yep, it's at Brentford. Oh, yay, Jason. You want to guess who the ref is Sunday?
I never remember which refs I hate. What's his name?
Michael Oliver.
Oh, yeah, I hate him.
Yeah.
I definitely hate him.
I don't. Yeah, Michael Oliver is the ref Sunday. That's going to be so much fun. Yeah, I don't know. Craig Paulson was the ref today. Oh, good job, Craig.
Yeah, I thought he was good.
I thought he was pretty good too. But yeah. So I guess Sunday it's just going to be another boring match, and I'm going to wake up at 8:00 and I'm going to be pissed, and it's going to be boring, and I'm going to hate everything.
Yeah,
probably. I just pray we score early and we actually finish our chances, and we just win 4 or 5-0.
We're due a game where it just everything breaks our way.
Mm-hmm.
If we're due like a high scoring win, and it's just not happening for us right now.
We're due some goals, damn it.
We are due some goals.
Mm-hmm.
That's
what you did there.
Hey, Savior.
Yeah, that's right. Hey, he did score last time in Europe.
Hey, yeah. He put us through to the next round.
Yep. And we have a big European match next week too. On Thursday, I won't be able to watch.
Oh no.
Yeah. I'm gonna have to. I might be able to listen to it.
Yeah, I'll text you.
I'll tell you. I guess I told you where I gotta go.
Oh,
week. I gotta travel next week. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Can't wait to hear that.
Yeah. It's nothing exciting. Trust me.
Oh.
It's work. Ooh, yeah. No.
Daniel gets to travel.
I get to travel. And I'm salary, so I'm free labor.
Yes. Yes.
That's all I am.
Yeah.
But anyway, so we got that Thursday. So I guess we need to predict Brentford, and then we'll record on Monday, and possibly next Thursday.
Yeah.
Maybe next Thursday night.
We'll figure it out.
It'd have to be. I don't know. We'll talk about it. Get up there. But Monday for sure. So we need to predict Brentford right now.
Okay.
All right. I got my score. Neither one of us got the Tottenham game right. We don't know. One of us predicted 3-1, the other one predicted 3-2. We don't remember who.
I forgot to write it down. I'll have to go back and listen.
We just know that those are the two predictions.
It didn't work.
Neither one of us got it right.
Yeah.
It's fine. So
okay, I have my score.
You got your score? All right. I'm ready. 3, 2, 1.
2-1.
Chelsea.
What? Chelsea. Oh, sorry. I always forget.
Yeah.
Chelsea.
All right, you're 2-1.
I'm 2-1.
I'm 3-1.
3-1?
I'm predicting 3 goals a game until we score 3 goals.
Hell yeah.
Until we play Liverpool.
I love that.
Until we play Liverpool, and then I will predict us to lose 3-0.
Yes.
Reverse effect.
Okay.
So
I like that.
Yes, but Brentford 3-1.
Yeah.
Maybe a little high. I mean, 2-1's what we beat them by last time. They did score in the 90th minute of the game.
Yeah, yeah.
It was a late goal. But at the same time, whatever.
Yeah.
It'll be fine.
It's going to be fine.
It's going to be fine, guys. It's going to be fine.
It's Chelsea.
It's Chelsea. We ain't got to sweat it out for the next, 8 matches and maybe or maybe not make it into the thing, into the Champions League next year. I don't know. Maybe not get in front of the shirt sponsor next year.
Dude, I can't wait to see who the shirt sponsor is going to be.
If we're going to be like, I
want to go back to Coors.
Yeah. Dude, if we can go back to Coors or like, even like, I would love to go back to Samsung. Like,
I wish.
Maybe that's just because that's when we really started becoming Chelsea fans. Yeah. Samsung was the sponsor.
Man, I so wish.
I'm all about some Coors. Like, I would actually advocate that, man, if like Newports could be our
dude.
They just had Newports. Like Newport
I would love that.
Imagine a cigarette company sponsored a football team.
Would love it.
How ridiculous is that?
I'd start smoking.
We'd be lighting up Newports on the show. Chain smoking Newports.
I don't even know how to smoke. I only smoke when I'm on fire. Hey yo. Can't wait to go back and rewatch this.
Oh man,
I haven't nowhere to look. I watch you on the screen.
Yeah, I did too.
I'm like, he's
both.
Real.
I've done both. Like, I'll sit here and look at you for a minute, and then I'll look at the screen. And
I was just trying to look professional.
I don't know,
but I keep trying to cross my legs, and I get a cramp.
We're old.
Because we're freaking old now.
Us being old got freaking carded at the bar today. It's the first time I've been carded in years. I haven't been carded in forever.
She said we look like we were in our 30s.
I'll take it. I have not been carded in freaking years.
I know, man. Pretty awesome.
I don't know. I don't know. I don't know.
Did it make you feel good? Yeah.
It made me feel young. The other day I was in the store and the lady's like, "You old enough?"
Yeah.
Damn, seriously. Like, she's like, "Okay.
Stop flirting with me, ma'am. I'm old enough."
What you want for her? I'm going to gas stations. You see some sketchy people working behind the counter.
So true.
But yeah, I guess that's it. You got anything else you want to talk about?
Nah.
Okay. Cool. Well, I guess tell the people where they can find us.
I don't have the banner up.
No.
That's crazy.
Oh, well, it's fine.
It's fine. Look, you're going to have to use your memory.
Use your brains, guys.
With what I'm about to tell you. We are on X. We're on Twitter. We're on Instagram. We are on Substack. Daniel does an amazing job on all the things.
I got to write something. Furthermore, I just realized.
Oh, shit. I got to write something one day. But you can find us. We've made it easy for you to remember. You can find us on all of 3 of those platforms where we post regularly, except for maybe Instagram. At Red, White, Blues, FC. Same handle, all the things.
Yep. And listen to us on Apple, Spotify, wherever listen to your podcast at these days. We're also on YouTube. So subscribe to that.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, do all that fun stuff, jazz stuff, whatever. I don't really care. But I do care. But
yeah, we care. We care. But we care. I mean, whatever you do, we don't care what you do.
Right.
But we care what you do.
Right.
But we don't care how.
Right. We care what you do. We don't care how you do it.
We got there.
Well, yeah, I like that. That's good.
We got there.
Thanks for bailing me out.
Yeah, of course. Anytime, dog.
All right. Until next time, we'll get you guys and gals on the flip side.
Yo, in person, we won. You got to do it at least 4 more times. Ooh, flippity floppity.